Hey loves, welcome back to my channel for another video. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Kalesha. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to contribute to the growth of this channel. In my last video, I gave you all tips for creating healthy, long-lasting habits. And in today's video, I want to go even further and give you all 10 good habits for a happy, productive, and prosperous life. But first, as a preface before we get going with today's video, when I mentioned the word prosperous, I don't want us to focus so much on the abundance and prosperous life when it comes to materialistic and monetary valued things. I also want us to take into consideration the fruits of the spirit, peace, patience, joy, kindness, things of such like that. So this is just for us to live a healthy, productive, happy, well-rounded life. Okay, so if you could use some good habits, stick around for the rest of this video. The state and quality of your life is a direct reflection of the habits that you possess. Those good habits will propel you forward, while those pesky bad habits will keep you stagnant or hold you back. But if you're serious about success and you want to get ahead in life, these are just a few habits worth adopting. The first good habit worth adopting is scheduling a daily devotional and prayer time. And yes, I want to stress the word scheduling, because in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, we can sometimes throw God somewhere in the mix. And if we don't schedule the time, we'll probably miss it. And having this designated time gives you time to really sit, think your prayers through, hear from God, and have direction for the rest of your day. How can we as a creation focus in this world without our creator? I don't know how I ever did it. I didn't truly do it to where I had a happy, productive, prosperous life. But now that I spend time reading my word and praying, communicating with God, I can now see his hand in my life in so many areas that I can't even expound on all of it. So definitely recommend you scheduling a time to have a daily devotional and prayer time. Second good habit worth adopting is to get up early. I know some of y'all probably already want to click off the video at this point, and I understand. I don't like getting up early at all, but I do it. And the reason I do it is because I'm able to maximize every minute of the day, I feel like. If I get a good night's rest, I'm more energized when I get up early. And if I don't get a good night's rest, I'm more prone to want to sleep in. So I try to get a good night's rest, which I don't really do often. But a trick I've been doing to make myself get up early is I set an alarm on my phone and I put it across the room, so that when the alarm sounds, I have to get up to cut it off. And because I'm already out of bed, I go ahead, get up, make my bed so that I don't get back in it, and I come on in my office to have my quiet time, daily devotional, and prayer time. So if you're already made an excuse of you not having enough time in your day after my first point, get up earlier. Get up earlier and spend those extra hours before your 9 to 5 or whatever you have to do that day, and maximize it. Use it wisely. We all have the same amount of time in the day. We all have enough time to accomplish what it is we need to accomplish. We just have to be better time managers. So definitely recommend you get up early. You decide how much earlier you need to get up based on what it is you need to do and accomplish that day, but highly recommend getting up early. The third good habit worth adopting is physical activity. Yes, exercise. How do we expect to live a happy, productive, and prosperous life if we're not even taking care of our body? Okay, this is our transportation tool. Okay, this is God's vessel. We are a temple. We got to go out and do stuff. Okay, God can't work through us unless us is up to par. Okay, so we got to do what we can do to take care of our body, and we can do that by exercising, okay, being physically fit. We don't have to have a goal as far as to lose weight or gain weight or whatever. We can just do it to increase the longevity of our lives, okay? It can be just one walk a day, 30-minute walk, 20-minute walk, 10-minute walk. It don't matter. 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups, something, okay? Something that deposits to your overall health. And all of these tips I just talked about go hand in hand for what I've been implementing into my life. So personally, I've been getting up at 5 a.m., spending 30 to 45 minutes in devotional and prayer time, and then immediately working out afterwards before I go to work. So I'm up almost like 3 hours prior before I go to my 8 to 4, 8 to 5, or as the world says, 9 to 5. So all of these go hand in hand. If you get up early, you're able to do a lot in the morning before your day gets started. But if you're not a morning person, which I think everyone has a morning person in them, they just have to nurture it. I think I'm gonna make a video on that, how to become a morning person. I think that'd be a great informative. If y'all want that video, comment down below. But that's besides the point. Exercise, exercise, exercise. How can we go out and do the things in the world that we need to do if we're not physically fit? So highly encourage you all to implement exercise into your routine to live a happy, productive, and prosperous life. The fourth good habit worth adopting goes hand in hand with the third, is to plan and prepare your meals. The reason I want to add this to good habits is because this helps you save time and money, and of course it contributes to your overall health. If you're planning healthy meals, you're nourishing your body, you're nourishing your muscles and your mind, y'all. You don't know how much healthy eating stimulates good thoughts, stimulates a healthy conscience. Eating healthier, planning and preparing your meals ahead of time, not only of course is good for your mind, but it's good for your pockets, okay? You can save some coin that way. You don't have to eat out every single day because you got food at home, and you got food that's going to be a nourishment to your body, okay? That's gonna help you in the long run. Also, planning and preparing your meals helps you to become more organized. We all need organization in our lives, okay? And this is just one little facet in your life where you can implement organization, and it can be a trickle effect into the other areas of your life. So highly recommend you try it just one time on a Sunday. Go ahead and plan out your meals for the week, and go ahead and prepare them and store them away, whether you freeze them or just refrigerate them to consume throughout the week. I promise it'll save you time, money, and lead to a happy, productive, and prosperous life. The fifth good habit worth adopting is to read. Readers are leaders. Oh my God, I have enjoyed reading so much. I have so many books in my collection that I have to read for the rest of the year that I cannot wait to get into. Reading is almost like an escape from where you are currently. No matter the genre you're reading, if it's self-help, you're aspiring to be where this author is, or the tips that you're trying to educate yourself on, you're wanting to inhabit. So it helps you to escape and see the person that you can and will become, acquiring all of this knowledge. Also, I feel like reading one book gives you a wealth of information from that author that they either experienced or researched. So in that time that it takes you to read that book, it took that writer way longer to write it, way many more experiences to present it. So I feel like it's almost like a cheat code. Reading a book is like a cheat code to life, to what you're trying to become or do. Definitely recommend reading. It stimulates your mind. It helps increase your vocabulary. The time you spend reading is productive time. It's never time wasted. And it also helps you focus. It helps you focus. You have to zone in on what you're reading to be able to interpret and implement it. So definitely recommend reading for a happy, productive, and prosperous life. The sixth good habit worth adopting is to travel. Travel, travel, travel. I aspire to be a world traveler one day, okay? Like, I just want to wake up and go where I want to go when I want to go, okay? There is more to life than just working. There's more to life than where you are currently. You got to travel, get out and see something different. It just broadens your horizon to see a new place, to live in their culture, to taste their food. Let's just talk about that for a minute. To taste their food. Let's stop traveling and eat at the places that we got at home. Let me just put that out there. Let's stop doing that. We got to experience something different, okay? Every city that I go to, I bring a piece back with me. I'm a new person, I feel like. I have a new experience to share with the world, to share with friends, to share with family. I face my fears by going to a new city. I'm in a new place. I'm around new people. I'm doing new things that I don't get to do every day. So it's very nourishing to your soul, okay, to experience something new. So definitely recommend traveling, okay? And even if you don't have the money to do this big trip around the country, or go to even a state right next to yours, I understand that. You also have things within your city that you may not have done yet that can be equivalent to going somewhere else, okay? Also, just look for little experiences within your city. I promise it's worth it. Count that as you're traveling, okay? It doesn't have to be outside your city, but definitely recommend you go outside your city when you can. So traveling definitely increases your happiness, your productivity, and it's you embodying a prosperous life, okay? The 7th good habit worth adopting is random acts of kindness. I highly recommend every single day putting it on your to-do list, a random act of kindness. Now, this may be just sending a kind text message to a friend, paying for someone's lunch, complimenting your coworker. It doesn't have to always be monetary, a gift. It can just be a smile. Kindness, okay? Extend kindness to your fellow sister, brother, stranger, whoever, okay? Extend kindness. Anything you put out into this earth comes back to you, okay? You attract what you are, you attract what you do. So I definitely recommend putting that kindness and that love out there, and I promise it'll come back to you, shaken up, pressed down, and overflow, okay? And it just makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to make somebody else feel good, okay? You never know what the next person's going through, so that random act of kindness can be someone's saving grace. It can 100% change the trajectory of their day. It can increase their happiness. It can just do so much, okay? We can't bundle up all of this joy and love that we have within ourselves and keep it for ourselves. We fill up so that we can pour into others. So definitely recommend a random act of kindness every single day. It increases your happiness, productivity, and prosperity. The 8th good habit worth adopting is to prioritize your family and friends. I cannot stress enough how important community is. People are important for us. The word says it is not good for man to be alone. We must fellowship. So you have to prioritize your family and friends. You may do this as a girls' day or men's night or family reunions, whatever, whether it be just a Zoom call, in this world that we're in. If it's a Zoom call, you just schedule that time, prioritize it. Don't just be a workaholic or in the house cooped up by yourself all the time. Fellowshipping with others helps us to bounce ideas off of one another. It helps us to network. It helps us to connect. It does so much for us spiritually, mentally, and physically that we have to prioritize our family and friends for a happy, productive, and prosperous life. The 9th good habit worth adopting is to go offline. Sometimes you just got to take a break. You have to take a break from social media for your mental health, okay? Inner peace is self-care. All right, inner peace is self-care. And if you're online all the time scrolling, looking at everything everyone else is doing or having, it can wreak havoc on your current state. You'll find yourself comparing yourself to a whole heap of people that may not even be that person in real life. We all know that social media is a facade for most. They don't share the bad, they only share the good, highlight the good. So I definitely recommend going offline some, channeling yourself, checking in with yourself, making sure you're staying true to you, and that not only are you showing up for the world, but you're showing up for yourself. Okay, you can't pour from an empty cup, so sometimes you have to step back, refill yourself up, and then represent yourself as who you are, as a new you, as who you've always been, or whatever. But you always want to make sure you're true to you, and you can't do that if you're always online in everybody else's space. Okay, also scrolling all day can keep us from being productive. Okay, it can keep us from doing the things that we need to do, because we can spend so much time on our phone. Definitely recommend turning on screen time on your phone. Okay, it tracks how long you're on your phone and app. It'll lock you out of something for a little while. Definitely recommend implementing that. Going offline will increase your happiness, productivity, and move you toward a prosperous life. The 10th and final, for the sake of this video, good habit worth adopting is to rest. Get some rest, some good rest. Now, this is me preaching to myself right now. Okay, team, no sleep, no days off is not a flex. It's poor self-care. We are not machines, we are human. Okay, we are human. There are so many benefits to getting good sleep, to resting. It heals your body, it reduces stress, it boosts your creativity, improves productivity, enhances decision making, so on and so forth. I can go on for days. Okay, getting a good night's sleep is just as important as any other goal or thing you can do in life. Okay, you can't be your very best self if you're not healthy, if you're not getting rest, if you're not giving your body time to not function. Okay, we need that REM sleep. Okay, we need to dream. Okay, we need to give our conscious a break, let our subconscious run wild. We need to be able to dream, to wake up and execute those dreams. Okay, so let's go to sleep at night. Okay, let's get some rest. From now on, I want you to keep in mind that you are a human. You're not a machine. No days off, team, no sleep is not a flex. Okay, it's poor self-care. All right, and we're all about self-care. These are the 10 good habits to create happy, productive, prosperous lives. Okay, and we have to be healthy to lead those lives. Thank you guys so much for returning to my channel weekly to watch my videos. I greatly appreciate you showing up for yourself, first of all, and supporting me. Before we go, I want to hear from you down in the comment section. Comment below some of the habits that you currently possess that has been helping you lead a happy, productive, and prosperous life, or if you plan to implement some of these habits I talked about on today. So I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you all are enjoying the content and it's good for this channel. And while you're at it, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you're notified when a new video goes live. I post every single Monday and Friday, faith-based, personal development, and dental hygiene related. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Be encouraged until my next one, and I'll see you then. Bye, love.